I've heard some complaints about this Bosch charger and probably another C models that they don't charge batteries well, they undercharge them. I actually didn't like this too. I don't use it anymore. It was a long time ago, but now I'm decided to have a kind of a professional approach to study this charger. I have the battery here, which is rated for 100 AH. It came to me from previous episode. All the links in the description below, and we just tested it there, and we've got 48 amperes hours there until it's discharged till zero, till this voltage, yeah, according to the standard. And previously I charged this with two Victron charger, this one for 10 amps, another one for 7 amps. I did recondition for 6 hours, for 10 hours. I have all charts here in the trends tab of the smart shunt, which is here, episode number 2. All the links in the description below about all this stuff. So now this fully discharged battery I want to charge with this Bosch charger, and then compare the diagrams that we have here with the previous diagrams of Victron chargers and study them and see is there something wrong or not. Let's go. Okay, we began our charging at 15 past 9 p.m. So, and we will be monitoring it here, and the charger will be here on the safe surface. Have a good night. Guys, I come to check the situation at about 11 p.m. and actually I think it will be charging forever because the current is only 2.93. It's quite hot. We will soon check it with the thermal camera, and actually here the picture is very strange. Look at this. So the voltage is not rising. The first initially current was 3.6 and now it's dropped for some reason. Why it's dropped? The voltage is not rising, so it shows to me that there is quite unsmart algorithm. And let's check the temperature. The temperature in Celsius 47. You can see the maximum, so it's very hot. 47, 48. Wow, it's almost 50 degrees Celsius, guys, not Fahrenheit. So it's quite hot. It's explainable because it is plastic, not metal. Yeah, but let's see tomorrow morning. In 11 a.m. next day, so after about 12 hours, it's still blinking. However, I noticed that the shunt shows 100% charging. I don't believe in this. I will get back to this soon. And first, I decided to remind how looks Victron or any classical charging procedure. So in the bulk mode, we first use the constant current. It's demonstrated here, and the voltage is rising up. So it's the maximum current that the chargers support. And in the absorption charge, we charge with the constant voltage, and the current drops. Then recondition, desulfatation is the right English word, stage is optional. Then float and storage, they are not so important. Bulk and absorption are the most two important stages. And when you see how many that the charging is completed, it calculates only based on the bulk and absorption, and it doesn't add a lot amperes hours in the float and storage mode. So these two important. And when I was charging this battery with this Victron 10 amps, the diagram was like we see here. We can see this constant current 10 amps, the blue line, and the voltage is rising till the set limit for this charging. It's here 13.8, I think. Yeah, and then we go, it was the bulk charge, and then we go to the absorption charge with the constant, relatively constant voltage, and the current drops. Then recondition, it was here for 1 hour, doesn't make any sense. And then float and storage. So now let's take a look at the graph of this one. Okay, let's take a look. We began our charging at 15 past 9 p.m. yesterday. So for 10 minutes, yeah, for about 10 minutes, it raised up the current till 3.7, probably the maximum, of course, the maximum for this C3 charger, and the voltage doesn't rise. And for some reason, guys, I don't know, probably some of you knows, it dropped the current to 2.9. Yeah, so it's supposed now to charge with the constant current and the voltage will be rising. It drops the current, I don't know why, but the voltage begin rising. Yeah, so finally it is. The current is 3. Yeah, it's C3, so it's 3 amperes charger. So I don't know why it was trying here more, I don't know. Okay, so with 3 amperes it's charging and voltage finally rising. And then somewhere here, probably the limit of this charging procedure for some hours in the bulk, it's supposed to charge with the constant voltage, but what happens here, and the current supposed to drop down, the current is constant again at 1.6 and the voltage is rising again. So something really odd to me. It will be interesting, by the way, to compare with the stack charger I have also for small current and see if there will be any difference. But let's wait more to see what happens late. 4 p.m. No difference actually in what is happening here. And we see this voltage on the terminals. It's quite high voltage, built-in voltage, if I understood right, because it's quite big for this battery. It shouldn't be that cut-off voltage. So the picture is the same, low current and rising voltage, so it doesn't look like a classical charger. Not classical, but the correct one. But let's wait more. Well, guys, you have seen it was charged because we have seen okay. So I disconnected this from the battery and everything is shut down here, doesn't lead. Well, it's a specific of this Bosch charger because, for example, Victron, which is disconnected right now from any battery, still shows the modes and everything. You have to reboot it by the power to start the program again. Okay, let's forget about it. So that's the voltage we have seen on the battery right now. So here and at that time, and guys, the chart current against voltage is quite strange to me. It doesn't match any classic charger that you have seen on the Victron charger. Here was the phone, I demonstrated this to you. For example, you can see on stack charger all these charts here for different modes here. It is normal, it is classic, I don't know how you call this. So we don't have it here. So now will be interesting to discharge this battery and with this electronic voltage, with the same 5A amps current that we did before. I think it was in the previous episode, the link is there in the description below, but I don't promise you because I don't remember and I didn't promise you to have any script for this. I just do my pyramid. So we have to discharge it, and we will see if it will show the same 47 Ah after this charging by Bosch C3. If it will, okay, if let's just start and see what will happen, and then we will do some conclusions. Again, waiting for several days. Fishing is soon. Jiggy jiggy. Battery test complete. So we are ready to make a conclusion, and I know many viewers will skip the rest of the video and jump right to this section. So let's review briefly what we did here and make a conclusion about this Bosch charger. We provided a fully discharged battery for this Bosch C3. Fully discharged means 10.5 volts. And we had 47 Ah on the previous discharging after it was charged with the Victron charger. I think it was in the previous episode. So, and now we got 43 amperes hours, so less after charging with this charger. So the discharging procedure, previous one was here, and then we began charging here. So from that point till this point, and it looks strange to me, this voltage against current. So look at this. First the current was higher than 3, then 3, voltage rising, then it drops, voltage rising again, it drops, voltage rising again. It's not what we see usually in so-called classic charging procedure that we have here for bulk and absorption mode. They are here. So you probably want to hear from me, should I buy or not? Well, you should decide yourself. I just provided you information. It looks to me that it will undercharge the battery every time. So we lost few amperes hours now, we will lost it again, because that's really strange. And I actually don't know why would you need 3 amperes charge if you are not a biker. Yeah, so I just provided information, you decide yourself. And what I want to do next, I want to test the charging of this battery with this stack, which is also 3.8 amperes, around the same. So it's going to be in the next episode. So subscribe if you are not yet. I think I demonstrated all the information to you. So we charge it, we discharge it, and then the battery is floating. So guys, let me know in comments what you think about it. Bye.